The RDL, just in its foundation, is kind of built to just give hands-on experience directly. I mean, I haven't been to too many other campuses that I know of where you can just do hands-on intercollegiate projects like this, where you just build a rocket in, you design it in a year, and then in, like a month or two, build the rocket. But then just to put it on the test cell here at campus specifically, which I think is probably one of the bigger parts, is we can just walk down, like 2 miles and then, fire for 10 seconds, creating, 700-ish pounds of thrust. And I think that'd be one of the biggest things. Probably the test cell, but also kind of just the established, if we have an idea, we can pursue it. And if that pursuit is, reasonable and, safe, go for it, Tyke is a pretty educational rocket here on campus. We kind of use it to give people a lot of hands-on experience in rocketry as like an introduction to liquid rocketry. And so it's a nice kind of starting ground for a lot of freshmen. We want it to be a pretty reliable engine here on campus for the RDL to kind of move forward with experimentation or any kind of modification we want to try for rockets. So kind of just an all-arounder poster boy, I guess, for the liquid propulsion here.
So a couple of Tyke's goals, we have a couple tangible ones and a couple just like long-term goals that we hope to see in the future for it. So one of our goals for, again, more of the tangible side of things is to kind of see how long we can extend hot fires for. So how long can we get using different phenolic inserts, different materials, different, kind of changing the different variables like that. And our goal is we really want to see like how long we can do it. But that's one of our more like physical goals. So I actually started in Tyke my freshman year. What kept me coming back was definitely the people. They were all so welcoming and willing to educate me and the other freshmen that joined the team. And that's another reason why I keep coming back and keep going on with Tyke, is because one of our big aspects that we focus on is also educating the newer members to the RDL. So that's another reason why I really enjoy working with the Tyke team, is everybody has such good, we really want to further the future people of the program. So we're not, we really want to share what we have gained from this experience. So that's one of my favorite parts of the team.
So the way we design our engines for Tyke and the majority of the rockets here at the RDL is we start with a mandrel for making the chamber, and then we wrap silica tape saturated in epoxy around the mandrel. We do about 4 to 5 layers as we kind of wrap in circles going down, and then pretty much making a chamber like paper mache. The silica adds a good basis for the structural and shape and kind of good foundation, and the epoxy is what does the majority of the ablative cooling. So as it's firing, it's burning away and taking the heat with it. This has kind of been the most efficient method for our price range. Then we bake it, and then we carbon wrap it after the bake, and then we bake it again.
I think I just right in there, yeah.
Yeah, really get it tight in there. Once you get it tight in there, then you can start doing just dirties across, because
I think 2 o'clock.
this is what the engine kind of looks like this is what the engine looks like when it's done being carbon wrapped and fired. After we bake the silica, we have to machine it down to shape to kind of get the size that we want. And then we take our pre-pregnated carbon, which has epoxy in it. We do 4 layers is what's necessary. Sometimes we'll do a 5th layer of doing it along the length to make it look nicer. And then you have a carbon wrap and you put it in the oven, baking it at 350 for about 3 hours. And then your carbon bake is done.
20. Like if you go that far enough. Does anyone have any red flags that we didn't discuss yesterday? Otherwise, I'm going to go through our quick list, just check off what we've done today. We're going to start with nitrogen. It's going to be the first thing you're going to see out there. It's high pressure. It might leak. It wants to replace oxygen. We're working with liquid oxygen. Liquid oxygen is cryogenic. Not only does it want to burn you by very cold, it also wants to burn you by making you on fire. While we're moving oxygen through the system, we're going to try and have you as far away as possible. Ethanol fuels. Ethanol fuels burn clear. Ethanol fuels, while you're doing fuel load, can get all over your body.
Nice, nice.
Control box is disarmed. Okay. Going with vents. Disarm bang bangs.
Bang bangs are disarmed.
Mic test. Mic test.
Yeah, I thought it looked I thought it looked great.
Gang, gang.
Okay. Well,
Not a very good project in the end, as in the sense that it didn't fly and didn't fire very well.
What'd you think?
It was pretty cool.
Hey.
Here comes the goo. Let's go. Goop time.
Here was your biggest spot.